monsters were kinda tough.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, so we gotta talk to this person.
Around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
I don't have no items, I don't have anything.
Hey.
Are you a Renan? What are you doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Is it obvious? I'm doing research. Inside a Zoogle? I got careless and it ate me up. Happens to me all the time, to be honest. At first I panicked, but when I thought about it, it's quite spacious and replete with astral energy. A fantastic environment, really. You have a very positive outlook. But then there was a big impact that rocked my whole laboratory. Now everything's a jumble. I can't find anything.
Oh yeah?
Does this have something to do with the fact that we fought it? I can't rule it out. If that's true, I feel kind of guilty. Depends on what kind of research he was doing, if you ask me. If it's something like the fruit of Helgen, well...
Hey!
Oh, it's nothing shady. I'm using the astral energy sufficing this area to open a time-space gate. The gate leads to worlds that aren't Rena or Dahna. Fascinating, is it not?
Huh?
Are you trying to steal astral energy from the other worlds? Hardly. The quality is too different from our own. No, this is purely for knowledge. I would only draw over a snippet from the other side. So, there are 6 keys that open the gate, and each of those keys leads to a different world. But when this place got rocked, all of the keys save one tumbled through the gate. I rushed to retrieve them, but apparently they were scattered elsewhere beyond the gate. Now I'm positively flummoxed.
Seriously?
I've heard of being careless, but this is ridiculous. Oh, I know. Do you think you fellas could go in and find the remaining keys for me? See, I knew that that question was coming. I knew he was going to ask us to help because we got to complete the side mission. So, you mean us? No, Alphen, the person behind you. I can hardly approve of indulging in curiosity and leaving others to clean up the loose ends. I think we should probably make sure this research is really safe to do.
Got it.
Okay, you're on, but I want your word that you'll shut this down if we find any issues. Alright, so be it. In return, could you tell me about everything you see in there? I'll be continuing to analyze this string of phenomena until all 6 keys are back together. Here's the first key. Alright, this is the Destiny key. A key to open a space-time gate to another world. Is it the world called Destiny? Alright, so that quest was kind of easy. Got a lot of money for that. Start quest. Otherworldly visitors. Oh, let's go! So yeah, guys, in every Tales game, there are cameo battles you could fight. And this mission here is that mission. Side quest, I should say.
There's someone here. Is that a girl?
You're awfully noisy. Who are you?
I'd like to know the same thing. Who are you? And why are you in such a place?
Answering a question with another question?
Let me guess. You got swallowed by a Zoogle too?
I was invited, actually.
Invited, huh? Is that what we're calling getting swallowed?
This really is a strange place.
Hey, don't ignore me!
It's a different domain, too. The air is pure and clean, without any trace of malevolence. At the same time, it isn't stable either. This world is suffused with a power that's familiar, yet also completely different from any I know. I'd gotten my hopes up for a moment. Unfortunately, my brother doesn't seem to be here, as far as I can tell.
I'm sorry, what were you just saying?
Listening in on a young girl's private musings, are we? How very gauche.
It was just an honest question.
Another question? Ugh, this is why I don't like humans.
Humans? Look, my name's Alphen. What would it take to get a straight answer out of you?
Try saying, "Pretty please, Miss Edna." Then I might be more inclined to talk.
Pretty please, Miss Edna.
I'm as in the dark as you are.
I knew it. She's full of herself.
That said, yes, I guess there's just one other option, isn't there? All of you against me, head to head in a no-holds-barred battle.
Wait, what?
Does the idea of beating up a frail, waifish young girl give you pause? I'm simply looking for a way back, you know.
Can't you just use the gate we took to get here?
Perhaps, if she were from our world. That gate bridges this place with our realm. If she is referring to another realm entirely, that changes things.
Okay, but even if you are from another world, how does it follow that we have to fight you for you to get home?
I figure a way out might emerge when your powers clash with my seraphic arts.
Are you sure about this?
You worry too much. Tell you what, if you can defeat me, I'll answer another one of your questions.
Is it really okay to fight a little girl?
I wouldn't worry about that.
Dorling's right. Sometimes appearances can be deceiving.
A wall to shield from calamity.
Over there! Hurricane Blossom! Cut you down to size. Down on your knees! Don't mind if I do! Inferno crossing! By the power of water! How about this? Light up the door! Where are you going?
Here I go.
Not like this!
I couldn't make it in time.
I'll bring you back from Regenerate!
You picked the wrong fight!
Let us take to the no further.
Down on your knees!
Hold nothing back!
Free from regret.
Water!
This is looking good! Dragon Swarm!
Radiant
Sorry, but this fight ends here!
Now, Asuna!
Right!
Shine!
Here I come!
Radiant light! Force
Spear!
Blast you!
You must be tired of killing me.
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on us.
Leave the charges straight! Down on the ground!
Hurricane!
I let my guard down.
Forgive me. This is my fault. From beyond. Into this vanquished soul!
You picked the wrong fight!
Take this! Shield up!
I never miss!
Take
foot!
Not now,
Take this!
not ever!
Here's a healing art! Here's something like
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Dragon Swarm!
Cut you down!
This one's
Down on your knees!
lightning!
Now you see what I can do!
Take to the fray!
This one's all mine!
Here's a
Here
healing
I
art!
come!
Dazzling spin!
Eat dirt! Lunarongo!
Reflect on
Here's the roar!
Ready to go! Blackened blade!
Far enough!
Sarah, go forth! Here's a healing art! Here's a
Not done yet!
Negative
Field! Pierce!
Stalagmite!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! Down on your knees!
Is it the sky is mine!
I'm gonna need more than
Where are you going?
Down on your knees! Don't mind if I do!
Rocks and pain. Don't suffer inside.
Crescent
Radiant Blade!
Tiger Blade!
Sanguine blossom!
Magna Ray!
Shine!
I'll bring you back from
from dead to big. Resuscitation! Switch to offense! Radiant! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Shock! Radiant light! Force of
Annihilation was cancelled.
Flame of fury!
You picked the wrong fight!
Negative
Dragon Sonic Thrust!
can't get out of this!
Lancer! Look shot! Healing arc!
Carve through armor!
Here goes!
Kiss one!
Sarah,
Stay forth! Burning! Fire! Nothing gets by me!
Sarah, go forth.
Hurricane flight! Look out!
Negative Rondo! This time! Not today!
Where are you going? Far enough! Flaming
Stardust!
Light up the healing circle! I'm ready to go!
Thank you for all your help.
Hurricane Strike! No
Don't mention
further!
it. I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Now you see what I can do!
Burning strike!
Hurricane Thrust! Stardust!
Benediction light.
Over there.
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
Let us take to the fray.
Heavy
Flame of
downside.
fury!
This one's all mine!
Oh, that's infuriating.
Switch to offense!
You picked the wrong fight!
Flaming meteor! Lancer!
Tear!
Over there.
Hurricane flight! Healing circle!
Sarah, go forth.
To the fray!
Not like this.
You'll pay for that!
Begin! I'll bring you back from death!
Tear! Can't end here!
I can't heal you forever!
To the fray.
Burning! I'm gone!
Resonate with the earth.
I never miss! Make it rain! Kizara! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Not bad.
No further.
First wing!
Get out of my face.
Now you're getting serious? By the power of Chronos!
This is gonna hurt. I have to agree.
Don't just stand there waiting! Hurricane strike!
Rhapsody
Get
of
ready!
darkness.
Power of Legend Dream! Finish without a trace!
All right, here it comes.
My reach is even wider.
Yeah, you know what?
Not my finest.
And you're dead. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Their arts were interrupted.
Lightning!
Shooting star.
Radiant Thunderblade!
Bloody It's in your hands now.
There! House it! Lightning condemned!
Sleep now.
This whole thing is ridiculous.
The pure strength of her art is out of this world.
Whoa! I want an umbrella like that!
Water! Hear my call! Spread! Lightning condemned! Evil!
In here.
Freeze Blaster! Holy Land! Lunar corruption! By the power of one! Just
Sarah,
the
go
doctor
for
orders!
it.
Annihilation!
Don't get dizzy now.
Field! By the power
Let's get you all tucked away. Sleep now.
Final spring! Death Ball!
You get the dead here.
Finish without a
Don't
trace!
get dizzy now.
All right, it's showtime!
No,
Explosion! Hear me! Flame of
You get the death.
Burning strike!
Sleep now.
Hear my call!
Field.
Bullseye! Reload! More where that came from!
Ready.
Lightning condemned!
Sleep now.
Final spring! Magic is there!
In here. No use fighting. Field.
Blah, blah, blah! Thunderblade! I can do this all day! Blah, blah, blah!
Field. You get the gist. In here. No use fighting.
Get on in there with the... Not on my watch! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Alphen! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Are you hurt?
Hardly.
Are you a monster?
No, not a monster. Just Edna. Looks like there's still no way out.
Time for you to uphold your end of the deal and answer our question.
Although, we already know she's not from the same world as ours.
You were saying something about your brother earlier. Is he here too?
It's complicated.
Answer the question, lady.
You don't give up, do you? Tell you what, since you beat me, I'll do you a favor.
What's this?
It's something I found when I arrived here. You might have a use for it.
And what are you going to do?
I was just wondering the same thing. I guess I'll have to study this place a bit further.
What are you hoping to find? Wait, don't tell me. That's too many questions.
I can appreciate a being with basic deductive reasoning skills. Well done.
Who are you people?
Oh, it's gotta be him for sure, right?
Same hair color. It's a pretty safe bet.
Hey! I'm standing right here, you idiots.
The brother seems rather uncouth.
There's only one person who gets to call me brother, and it isn't you. Now, how do you know Edna?
If you mean the girl with the parasol, we ran into her just a while ago.
You did, huh? So she's nearby? In that case, it's best I don't stick around. Besides, I've got a ship to hurry up and get back to.
Wait, you're avoiding your own sister? Why?
So she won't get caught up in the Reaper's curse.
Huh?
You know, I kinda like you. If I'd known you'd turn out to be this cool, I'd have asked your sister more about you. Did she get that whole, I'll answer one question if you beat me thing from you?
Excuse me? Just what did you do to my sister?
We fought and defeated her in combat.
Wait. So you're saying you hurt her? Better brace yourselves then. 'Cause nobody lays a hand on my sister. None of you are leaving this place alive.
Whoa, settle down! We didn't have much of a say in the matter.
There's no reasoning with big brothers. My own used to go off in a fury anytime someone made me cry.
You're not helping, Kisara.
Just fight the guy! Here he comes!
Edna wouldn't listen to reason either.
Must run in the family.
Miguel never used to let being outnumbered keep him from a challenge.
Kisara, please come back.
Where are you going?
Denied!
Tear! Air force fly!
Look shot!
I'll smash you!
I've been hit with something!
So even a match gift has its limits.
Not feeling so great.
Right now!
Is this it?
Free!
I'll blind you into stop! Glacial fire! Tiger blade! Down! You're all
Thanks, Shionne.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. Sorry, but this fight ends here!
Now, Asuna!
Where are you going?
my head's spinning just watching! I let my guard down.
I couldn't make it in time.
Step here. Let me help.
Is this it?
I'll bring you back some... That's a bit. Resonate with the element. Stalagmite.
Not done yet!
Here goes. Ready to go. Denied.
Here I come!
On guard.
I'm not done!
I'll heal you all! Healing circle!
Dragon Form!
I'm ready to go!
To stop you dying?
Right.
Arch shield! Reload! Searing light in your dreams!
Take this!
He who prepares
Take
only
this
from
one.
the rest. Snake with the
I'm gonna need more.
Shattering up pieces! Awaken and recover!
Lighthouse!
Armor won't save you! Take this!
Deception!
In a bind? Shine! Radiant light! Regeneration! Regenerate!
Thank you for the healing, Dahna.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch.
Dragon Form!
Arch shield!
Far enough!
Mirage! Take this!
This one is mine!
This is pretty fun!
Thank you for all your help. Please, don't mention it. I'm glad you know someone got my back.
Mirage! Gate!
Freeze laser!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Bring you back from depths abyss!
Winter Wind!
Let me show you what my
Mirage!
armor
Nearly done for.
Rise and shine!
11th hour!
You have to hold
Finish
on!
looking!
Right here! Where are you going?
Dragon Form! Mirage!
Lightning!
Winter Wind!
I'm
Hurricane Rod!
going to need to use
Bestow thy
Take
music
it!
mercy!
Radiant
Lighthouse!
Not like this!
Not today!
by the
Take
power
this!
of water!
Dragon
Let us
Form!
take to the fray!
Rising Wyvern!
Ready!
Winter Wind!
Burning
City of darkness!
Dragon Form!
From beyond!
Try
Imbue
harder!
this vanquished warrior with life!
Don't mind if I do!
Dragon
By the
Form!
power of flame! Vanish without a trace!
Take
this!
harder!
Hurricane!
Let me see what I can!
Astral energy!
Say no more! I underestimate it! No messing
To
around!
be let free! I'll face you!
Hear my call!
It looks like we made a mess! Rhapsody of darkness! Here it comes!
Let's see what he's capable of!
Ma, be careful! Remember Edna's power!
Right! No holding back!
Thank you for
This
that.
one's mine!
Ready to die?
Crescent move! Radiant pierce!
Whatever
I'm out
comes
of arrows!
next.
I'm all stocked up!
This is just the first step
Mega ray! Annihilation!
Denied!
Bestow
in
thy
killing
music-
you!
In a bind?
Finish without a trace!
Eat this!
Shine! Radiant light!
What was that?
The fabled Reaper's curse he spoke of, perhaps?
Thank you! Excited!
They smite with black blade!
Inferno crop!
Dragon Winter Wind!
Healing circle!
Lighthouse!
Annihilation!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Dragon Form! Rising Wyvern!
Burning thrust! In the sky is mine! This one's mine!
Thrust!
Here's a healing
Alpha!
soul!
Winter Wind! Ignite!
No further!
Radiant pierce! Time to
I
shine!
can carve through armor!
Razor Wind!
Hear my willing companion!
Piercing here goes! Tiger blade! Freeze laser! Lion
Mirage! Swallow Blade!
Let me help!
Winter Wind! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Here I come!
Heal my voice and offer help!
Lightning! Corruption!
Eat this!
So annihilation!
Swallow Blade! Dragon Form! Rising Wind! Lighthouse! Try harder!
Here goes.
My turn! 11th hour!
That'll bring you down.
Can't move!
Don't give up.
Allow me to help you.
Mega
Anything in armor is all mine.
Razor Wind!
Let me help!
Gently drop!
soil. Dragon form! Flaming meteor! By the power of flame! On your knees!
Razor wind!
You picked the wrong fight! Beast assault! Dragon form! This one's mine!
No messing around!
So now you're getting serious? If it's in the sky, it's mine! In a vine, ready and raring! Armor won't save you, Luna!
Don't mind if I do.
Penguin ground and down!
Ready to die?
On your knees.
Come on! Whatever comes next. This is just the first step!
Bloody howling!
I'm killing you!
Air pressure!
Eat this! Dragon howling!
My guard down! Take this! Take this!
Gemini Alpha!
Armor won't save you!
Razor wind!
Not in your dreams!
I'm ready to go! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Winter wind!
I'm ready!
Kitara frozen!
Hammer!
And that's the long and short of it.
Oh, I see. So she asked you to fight her.
I hope that was a suitably satisfactory explanation.
Yeah, I get the picture. You guys are pretty good in a fight, too. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But you're still not off the hook for hurting her.
You already said that.
Still, maybe it was my fault. It could be I was close enough for her to get caught up in the Reaper's curse.
I doubt this Reaper's curse you speak of has any meaningful influence here, in this convergence of worlds. After all, this place still technically rests upon our realm's soil.
Makes sense. In that case, maybe... Nah.
Do you still feel awkward about seeing your sister?
Here, you guys can have this. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Oh, it's you guys again.
I see you and your brother found each other.
You could say that.
Technically, you couldn't. After all, it's not like my brother arrived where I was by choice. In the end, we only met because it was a coincidence. It leaves me at my wit's end, really.
Edna, look.
Even if all this did somehow lead to you coming back to me after we return to our world, the brother I know always stands at the helm of his own ship.
When it comes to brothers, they can make choices that seem a bit selfish sometimes. What really matters is whether you have faith in them.
My brother would hardly be swayed by such extenuating circumstances. So for now, I guess I'll just have to enjoy this time while it lasts.
Edna told me all about it, you know. You tried to rush her as a group, didn't you?
I don't like where this is going.
Technically, I never actually let you guys off the hook. However, I'll hear you out. if you can withstand the power of our bond as siblings.
What does their sibling bond have to do with...
He's talking about showing us how much they mean to each other. Like me and Miguel used to do. If that's something I can give them, then I won't back down.
Kisara?
Challenge accepted. This will be a good chance for me to sever my ties with the past.
You used to be... such a little pipsqueak. You've grown strong.
You have no idea how to compliment a lady, do you?
Not only that, you're as precious as ever.
That punch-crazy idiot said something during the fight.
Ma, you're the last person that gets to call someone a punch-crazy idiot.
Who cares? Just focus! Ignite!
Now you see what I can do!
Dragon
Time to shine! Swallow blade!
Too much pressure?
Massive
Corruption there! Good boy!
Rending you a bloody
Here's something special.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Gun!
Let them
Leave it to you!
That'll bring you down!
Try harder! My turn!
Here's a healer!
Winter wind!
So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right in no time.
Bestow that mystic mercy. I'm gonna need more of this.
Over there.
Another incantation ruined.
Shattering to pieces!
I'm all shot up.
Switch
Dragon form!
Winter wind!
Take your dream!
Make it ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix
Winter wind!
Get out of my face.
Time to let it rip!
Such unadulterated fury.
That's infuriating.
With the earth!
This one's mine!
They're going to use one of those umbrella attacks.
I wonder how that would look with my staff.
This isn't the time for joking around!
Now on to being interrupted! Eat dirt!
All right, here it comes.
Try harder!
Denied!
My turn!
Standing around.
Interrupted! This isn't looking good!
And you're dead. Never fit. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Soil.
Shooting star.
That looks bad.
Wits about you, people.
Thanks, Shionne.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Take this!
Rise and shine!
His sister's arts have the battlefield torn up.
With her brother attacking from above.
Talk about sibling synergy. Who needs words when you've got that kind of fun?
You don't need to sound happy about it.
Inferno cross!
Rising Wyvern!
Too much pressure. Go on. Don't get dizzy now.
Dragon form!
Down!
Don't get dizzy now.
Try harder! My turn!
On guard.
I owe you one.
Leave the charge to me.
Get out of my face.
I'm not
Ready and rare!
So now you're getting serious?
Inferno
no further! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon form!
Here goes!
Rising Wyvern!
Get ready.
Where are you going? Flaming Mickey!
All right, here it comes.
Can't move! I couldn't make it in
Standing
time.
around.
This can't be happening!
And you're dead. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Not in your dreams!
Shooting star.
Winter wind! Mirage! 11th hour!
I'm all
Here I come!
I'm ready!
Shionne!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Winter wind!
See what I can do.
Thank you for all your help.
Please, don't mention it.
I'm glad you know someone's out there.
Here goes one!
Take this! Mirage!
Far enough!
Dragon form!
To be seen! Tempest Wyvern!
This death shall not be. Why aren't you human?
Stop me dying?
You made me angry. That was a bad idea. Idiots! I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malachel! Make it roar!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. I underestimated you. No messing around.
Such unadulterated fury.
Now you see what I can do!
This one's mine!
He's pulling out all the stops!
Of course. He wants to impress his sister, doesn't he?
Pretty sure that's not it.
Annihilation!
Going in.
Gemini Aqua!
Take this!
Annihilation! Glacial!
Ready to die?
Hurricane Force!
Come on! Whatever comes next. This is just the first step in killing you!
Going in.
Eat this! Dragon Howling!
So much for her brother going easy on us.
This is the power of their bond.
What happened to him keeping his distance?
I'll heal you all!
Sword Rain Alpha! Megasonic Pistol! Winter Wind! You picked the wrong fight!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Take this! Can't get out of this!
No messing around!
Here goes! Hurricane Foot!
Watch yourself. Incredible power.
Infernal Torrent!
Hurricane Foot! Not in your dreams!
I'm ready!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
You actually stood up to the both of us together. I'm impressed.
I'll accept my loss gracefully and not put on any airs. You're passable, I'll grant you that much.
If that's not putting on airs, what is?
In truth, it might have been a different outcome entirely if we had fought you in your realm. Our victory is certainly no reason for conceit.
Absolutely. You were both worthy opponents.
I'd hardly call that resounding praise. Still, thanks for giving us this time together.
Edna.
Judging from the way you're talking, are you from the same world, but different times?
I suppose we are. I'd sooner not bore you with the tedious details, though.
I don't know the hows or whys of it, but this is some kind of warped space that connects different worlds and times.
Its existence is much to do with a mistake born of our own world. I apologize for dragging you into this mess.
Hey, I got to see my sister. You know what they say about dark clouds and silver linings.
You need this, right? Go on, take it.
You could always tag along with us if you wanted. You guys would definitely liven things up.
I appreciate the offer, but we've got business of our own to take care of back home. I'm going back eventually, but in the meantime, I've got tons of catching up to do.
I'm not sure we'll even get to keep our memories from here after we leave, but... I'm glad I got to see my brother.
So am I.
That'll teach us for getting cocky.
Humans, here of all places.
Is he floating?
That's not a person.
He's more like a mass of astral energy.
That sounds a lot like a great astral spirit.
How predictable, applying simple-minded molds to others.
I doubt he's a great astral spirit, but there is something alien about him.
If anything, you're alien to your own realm. You feign comfort with fate, all the while bearing claws at destiny. You remind me of a certain race. A race that struggles even as they destroy multitudes of worlds. Worlds that devour multitudes of energy. Disgraceful, all of it.
Sounds like someone has it in for us.
Say, there's supposed to be 6 keys, right?
And this is the 6th area. This must be our last stop.
Be careful. This one's not like the others we've run into.
You know, Edna mentioned being invited here. I'd figured it was the researchers doing, but what if there was something else in play?
You think this guy's behind it all?
That's anyone's presumption. Somehow I doubt he'd give us a straight answer if we asked.
I'll give you the courtesy of my name. I am the great spirit Chronos, ruler of time and space. And now I shall demonstrate my power.
Here it comes!
I've never felt power so potent before.
It feels like I'll be crushed by its force.
We didn't come all this way just to lose now!
Luckily, we've got power of our own. Determination.
Leave the torch down to me! Far enough!
You require Sword Alpha!
Go
Take
in!
this!
Inferno Rocket! That'll bring you down!
In a
bind! Water! Here I call!
You picked the wrong field, you!
Look shot! Heal! Glacial Spear! Fever!
Lunar
Freeze Riser!
We're finished! Blood!
Rending you apart!
Ready and rare!
Within the soil.
Awakening Glacial Fire! I'm all set! Going in! Here, let me help!
On your knees!
First Hurricane Flight!
You're mine! Enough! I'm not done! We're finished! Stop!
Radiant Pierce!
Pierce!
Here's a healing
Blade!
guy to come
Down on the ground!
Here, let me help!
Here I come!
Lunar Corruption!
It's time!
The
Sword Alpha! Try harder!
Ready down!
To be let free!
I'm ready to
We're
go!
finished! Through with this!
Very
Allow me to help you! Strike! Burn in hell! I'm no
ready
man to
to
go to your
burn
camp!
up water!
Lunar Rondo!
In a bind?
Tear!
Going in!
Start up!
Begin! Now you see what I can do!
Cut through! Be gone! Dragon Swarm! Sorry, but this fight ends here! Go faster!
Now, Akina!
Right!
How about this?
Thrilling performance.
Do it!
Allow me to help you!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
Look sharp!
Rising Wyvern!
I don't have much left!
Prepare to be judged!
It looks like we made a
Cowards
mess!
before
And
you.
just like that, I'm back in it! Start by holding the front line! No sooner said than done!
Well knowing you guys.
We have to stop it! Whatever it takes!
Lunar Rondo!
Hurricane Flight!
It's time to draw close the curtain. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Chrono eroded.
It's go time! In a bind?
Hurricane
Carve
Flight!
through armor! No way!
He's going to annihilate everything!
A power beyond mortal understanding.
Prepare to be judged. Enough.
Know your place. How about this? How about this?
Be gone.
Can't be happening! Come on! You
What
have to
just
hold on.
happened?
Is this another of his powers?
Cut through.
Nothing gets by me!
Ignite!
Oh, too shy to come over. Here's evil. All right, down on the ground.
Hurricane Thrust!
Crescent slash.
Luna Rondo! Slice!
Be gone! Flame!
The flame inside me yearns to be
This
set
one's
free!
mine. Thunder Radiant! Here! Hurricane!
Sorry,
Prepare
I
to
didn't
be
want to put
judged!
you out.
No friends for you can't depend
give
on one
up.
another.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Be gone!
Watch and weep!
There! Prepare to be judged!
Such unadulterated
Before me!
That'll bring you down. Negative gate. Resonate with the This one's mine.
Hurricane Thrust!
Here's evil.
It's time to draw close the curtain. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Chrono erosion! Try harder! My turn! Take it
Water,
up!
hear my call. Going in. Red. Glacier Field. Here's evil. Green Lantern.
Be gone!
Here's healing art. First stage. Appreciate
You
the help. Here goes. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher. Here, let me help. First aid. I can handle it. Regenerate. Denied. No suffer in silence.
Is that a Shionne? It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
I'm ready!
Reload! Astral energy!
Say no more!
What quaint arts you use.
He's healing?
Not quite. I turned back time, to be precise.
You really do control time and space. Was this place something you made?
It was not I who made it, nor was it Origin or Maxwell. So there's a world unrelated to the three primordial great spirits.
Primordial? Do you mean to tell us you have the power to create worlds?
You may make of me what you will.
Another great spirit and another fine mess. I strongly recommend that research into doorways through time and space should be strictly forbidden.
But what are rules to a species that insists on ignoring history's lessons? The people of your realm will learn of this place, and they will use it to rob and exploit other worlds.
That's...
They are driven by pure desire. They fob off their burdens on others, all without reflecting upon what comes of it.
To hell with this. We've torn down every barrier in front of us, but we know better than to call it good there. We'll build a world where people can coexist and walk hand in hand, and we won't give up until we do.
Yeah, we're ready to put in the work to change.
I'll make sure this research gets called off. You have my word on that.
I suppose this is another trait that your species shares. I will remain here for a time. See to it that this absurd research is ended.
All right, Chronos. We understand.
And know this. If anyone attempts to abuse the Gateway, to interfere with our world, I will cast them into the time-space rift, where they will wander the void forevermore.
No arguments here, pal.
We'll see to it that that never happens. You'll see, from up there on your throne.
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?